Saturday is a great night of combat sports. There's UFC, there's boxing. I want to start with boxing because it features one of the best boxers of this generation, one of the top five pound for pound boxers in the world. To me, that's Saul Canelo Alvarez. Canelo is defending his super middleweight championships against Jaime Munguia, the 27-year-old who's 43-0, coming off of a TKO ninth round victory over John Ryder, guy who Canelo beat 2 fights ago. He beat him in a unanimous decision, so Munguia beat him in a more spectacular fashion, that is. But two Mexicans facing off with each other on Cinco de Mayo weekend. Cinco de Mayo is on Sunday. This thing based on Saturday, as Canelo normally fights this weekend in T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. This should be a great one. This is Canelo's toughest test since he fought Dimitri Bivol just a couple years ago. He rallied off 3 straight wins since the Bivol loss, beat Triple G, beat John Ryder, beat Jermell Charlo a couple months ago. That one in September was an absolute beatdown. He beat the brakes off Jermell Charlo. That fight was not even close from start to finish. Hasn't had a knockout in quite some time since he beat Caleb Plant back in 2021. So Canelo says he's in the best shape that he's been since he got injured a couple years ago. Good matchup here. Jaime Munguia does stand at 6 feet tall. As we know, Canelo is a smaller guy in this one at 5 feet 8 inches. So Munguia has the height advantage, but Canelo has the power advantage. As we know, Canelo is one of the best strikers in this era and one of the best strikers that we've seen in a long time. And he continues to prove that he continues to evolve his game. He continues to get better with age, even after that Bivol loss, where when he moved up to light heavyweight, some people thought his career was over, and he's reminded people that he still is no one to take lightly, no one to mess with. He still is elite. The big fight we want to see down the road, if he can get past Munguia, is David Benavidez, but he's facing Munguia in this one, who's ranked as the third best super middleweight in the world, according to BoxRec, and he's 43-0. This is no easy challenger. This is no guy that's won a couple fights here and there or slipped up. This is a legit challenger in Jaime Munguia. According to the sports books, Canelo's a minus 500 favorite. Munguia is around a plus 350 from where I've been seeing it. And it's kind of interesting because he was a lot heavier of a favorite against Jermell Charlo, against John Ryder, and against a lot of these guys that he's fought besides Bivol when he moved up to light heavyweight. But I think Canelo's going to prove and show everyone his power. It's going to be on full display. I think he's going to get the knockout. I think he's going to get it within 8 rounds, actually. Jaime Munguia is a very fierce, a very competitive fighter. We've had the whole Canelo versus Oscar De La Hoya battle in the press conference, and we know that Oscar used to promote Canelo, and now they're kind of beefing, and Oscar sent him a cease and desist letter because Canelo said that Oscar didn't pay Triple G for their fight, and certain fighters that he hasn't paid, and he's been lying and stuff like that. So there's a lot of anger there for Canelo. We normally don't see him that riled up, and he seems like he's ready to go. He's in great shape. He's injury free, and with him battling out with his former promoter and Oscar, he's not going to be fighting Oscar, as we know. He's going to be fighting Jaime Munguia. This should be a great fight, but like I said, if I had to bet, I would take Canelo Alvarez. This guy's an all-time great. He's still only 33 years old. People think he's older, but he is going to remind people once again why he is a dominant force in boxing today and in all-time history.